So this is the Hades moon for April, and this is quite the April. We have the Aries fire coming up soon, 8 planet stellium. This will be April 10th to April 18th. And I decided to get back on track with doing the Hades moon every month. And so here it is. Now the Hades moon, as I just updated recently for you guys that watched my late March Hades moon, the Hades moon is a dark night of the soul experience that occurs about 4 or 5 times a month. And we all feel it. You'll feel it more if you have placements in fixed signs. So that would be Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or Leo. And especially for Aquariuses who are experiencing this Pluto transit over their sun. Aquarius moons as well are experiencing this really intensely. And both will be experiencing it for the next 20 years. And if you're born in January, you're going through it now. And if you're born in February, you'll be going through it later. So those of you going through it, if you're born January 20th to February 1st, get a hold of me or another astrologer and have us, support you, give you some support, because it's not an easy thing. You're going through a transformation, and it may seem like a destruction relative to your level of initiation. The outer planets, the malefics, are only kind through initiation. And so we can discuss that. And even then they're not kind. We as humans only learn through conflict, through challenge. And so here for April, giving you guys a heads up for the month, we have, I think today's the 28th, 29th. So we have in a couple days, a little more than a couple days, we're going to have the moon in Scorpio squaring Pluto. Again, this is internal conflict. This is something awoken within you. Attention to be looked at, to be felt through, to be seen, and then to be let go of. And the easiest way to clear energy is to speak it or write it, and then to let it go. A lot of Native American practices would do this, but they would do it to the river because the river moves and clears and breaks up energy. So they would give items, they would speak out items or share stories about items and give it to the river. Now on the 7th, the moon, the Aquarius moon, will conjunct Pluto. So we have the once a month conjunction of the moon Pluto. And it's the most intense part of the month because it's a conjunction. It's the moon and Pluto together. It's a meeting of one's home with the underworld. So it's like a checkup in a way. How are you feeling? How is your vision coming along? Where are you? Can you distinguish your emotions from others? Where are you at relative to how you truly feel relative to others? Because it is a moon about enmeshment. I mean, that's the Pluto moon. Pluto dissolves, similar to Neptune, but in a different way. It does also destroy boundaries, all boundaries. And once Pluto is turned on, it's a force that doesn't stop. And then we have on the 14th, now this is right in the middle of the Aries stellium, we have the Taurus moon squaring Pluto, activating and opening up an internal conflict. Something to look at, something to feel through, something to deal with, related to Earth, related to practical matters with Taurus moon. And then on the 22nd, just after all the planets are rushing through the Aries vortex all month, let it be known, So it's one hit after another this month. It's just one hit after the other of intensity. And we'll have May to recover. May and June, most of June. The last week of June will be the beginning of the whole next kind of extreme month that we're going to be dealing with, which is in July. And then the eclipses in August. And then another calm in September. And then in October and October and November, we go to the underworld with Venus and Mercury. Now at the end of the month, this is right on the border of the beginning of May, we'll have another Scorpio moon scoring Pluto. So return to that area of awareness. And this is a school we're in because, these are the fixed moons, fixed signs. And their moon passages are hitting Pluto over and over again every month. So it's really, even though I do these videos, these transit videos for the Hades moon, like every month's the same. It's going to be whenever the moon goes into Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or Leo, it's going to hit Pluto. But the date changes slightly every month. So that's why I do the video. So hopefully this is helpful to you guys. I wanted to keep this one kind of short. But hopefully this will be helpful. This is a really intense month. Stay focused. Do what you can to get enough sun and get your blood flow going so you can vitalize yourself. Aries moon, Aries it rules the head. So it's really hot right now. Like we have kind of an early summer, at least where I'm at. And so keep your head cool, and do a lot of exercise this month to process that Aries fire, that passion energy, so you can stay in your body and be a force for a positive transformation with Pluto. It sounded so cliche. So thanks for listening, everyone. I really appreciate, and I'll see you guys in the next Hades moon. It'll be for May, and I'll do that one at the end of April. All right, thanks.